In the world of acoustics, size is everything. To be loud, you need mass. A blue whale's call can travel across oceans because of its sheer size. But in a quiet pond in Europe, a 2-millimeter insect is breaking the laws of physics. Despite its microscopic stature, this bug produces sounds as loud as a gunshot, using an anatomical tool significantly smaller than a dot on a piece of paper. To get an idea how insane that is, if this bug were human-sized, it could rip your body to shreds just by accidentally clearing its throat. Known for its boat-like shape, the water boatman uses its reproductive organ like a plectrum, rubbing it against ridges on its abdomen, to create sounds that are loud enough to be heard ashore. Since water is 800 times denser than air, if you were to jump into a pond and scream at the top of your lungs, a person standing on the bank wouldn't hear a thing. So to be heard from the shore, the water boatman has to scream underwater at over 160 decibels, the same bone-shaking volume as a Mossberg shotgun blast at point-blank range. To understand why the water boatman is a scientific anomaly, we have to look at the efficiency of scale. In nature, loud sounds usually require large, vibrating surfaces, like the massive chest of a gorilla or the vibrating larynx of a lion. But the water boatman's instrument is only 50 micrometers wide, literally the width of a single human hair. For an organ that tiny to create that much sound, it should, by all laws of physics, snap or disintegrate under the friction. So, how is this even possible? The secret is not in the organ itself, but how the bug uses air. You see, the boatman carries a tiny bubble of air on its body to breathe underwater. When it starts rubbing its reproductive tool, the air bubble acts like a balloon, catching the vibrations and bouncing them around thousands of times a second until they grow into a roar that can be heard from the shore. This sound, produced much like that of an acoustic guitar, is pound for pound the loudest of any animal on Earth, even surpassing the legendary pistol shrimp. This extreme biological instrument evolved through sexual selection, as murky pond water makes loud sounds the most effective way for males to attract different mates. The water boatman is a tiny titan, proving that size is irrelevant when you have the right instrument. So, the next time you walk past a still pond and hear a faint metallic clicking, listen closer. You're not just hearing a bug. You're hearing the loudest pound-for-pound voice on Earth, screaming an ear-deafening love song to the universe with its own reproductive organs.